Greetings everyone and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles and a Viking raid. Oh, what good timing. It's a fairly small Viking raid as it happens, though I really do like the prow of that ship. Very proud. I like it a lot. Now, we are actually playing on Alpha Build 4.2, so there's been a few hot fixes. One of them is going to increase the damage that archer towers do, but I don't know if it's going to be applied to games that are already ongoing. I know that the charcoal bug is still there for games that are ongoing. Basically, houses are using charcoal, but it's never subtracting the number, so we just don't know how much charcoal we have. We can easily check by just clicking on a house. Do they have charcoal? Yeah, they do, so they're happy with that. Enjoys a nearby church, has neighbor, what we got here, 74. Charcoal shortage, so there we go. Yes, we need more charcoal production. Well, one thing we can do, well, we don't want to put it there because people would dislike it. What we can do, I suppose, is put it out here somewhere, maybe. Yes, we can. We can indeed, and we shall. Everything else, though, seems reasonable. I could possibly put a charcoal area over there, and that might be alright. Either way, we seem to be having a bit of a Viking problem just down here. Whether they land, they made landfall just over there, and they are probably all dead by now. Those silly Vikings, when will they learn? When will they learn? Now, around here, I think we need a couple of things. Specifically, we need more food. We really need more food. We could get an orchard. You know what? I kind of like the idea of that. It's been a little while. It has been a little while. Maybe I could have an orchard over there. We could certainly do that if we really wanted to. But that is a nicer area for a windmill, I feel. Whereas over here, not quite as nice. So we're going to pop that down. We're going to draw this out to around thereabouts. It should be good enough. Let's see. We still haven't got a town square. Or, for that matter, a tavern yet. I feel that this is a bit of an oversight and that my people are going to very quickly get very unhappy with that. So maybe I should put a tavern next to the hospital. You know, because nothing says that this is a place of healing like everyone being rip-roaringly drunk. You know what? No, we are going to actually have a granary out here as well. It just feels right. There we go. We'll have a little granary there. There we go. Little farm area outside of the walls. It looks nice to me, I think. It looks very nice. Once that's chopped down, then eventually we'll get more farms around it as well. Terrible plague. And 7 people have been taken ill. Well, you know, that sucks and all. But right now, we're in a bit of a pickle with food. That is our main concern. So, let's just see if we can get all of the work that we've queued up done before people all start leaving in droves. We're at the maximum population right now, so at least we've got a good couple of people helping to work in the area. But yeah, things need to be improved quite badly. Okay, it's clear enough at this point. We desperately need to get some more houses laid down, simply because we just don't have enough people to get all of the food in. But like these areas, they're just not being worked because we just don't have enough peasants working them. Now, the thing is, we could potentially upgrade a couple of places. Like if we got rid of this well now, we could have a cottage there and replace this house. Wow, 22 peasants have been taken sick. That is super bad. Or I could get rid of these 2 cottages. And, 2 houses and have a cottage there. Yes, let's do that. It's going to reduce the overall beds that we have for now, but eventually that will increase the beds that we've got. There we go, we'll pop that one there. And they'll both have neighbours, so they'll be happy with that. We need to try and make sure that people have neighbours. Over here we can get a cottage down here as well, so let's demolish. Well, you know what? I should probably wait for these to be built first. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for the next little while, is I'm going to be focusing on getting cottages placed down in place of the actual little houses that we've got at the moment, just so that we can eke out that little bit extra number of beds. Oh, we got a Viking raid. I've placed down 2 new cottages and we're waiting on those at the moment. This house might not make it. If it doesn't, I'm not going to worry too much because it's on the slate for removal. I've removed the foresters area from just by here. Eventually, I'm going to move it over here. I do like the idea of having the forester there. We'll, or maybe I'll even put the forester there instead. Or perhaps over here. There's a lot of places that I could put it instead. Perhaps there would be a better one. And then I can have some more houses around here. Now, how are the Vikings going down? They actually died very, very quickly. That's good. We are not worrying too much about that particular one. They managed to take one person away. Damn it! One of our people has been captured. That is so annoying. I'm sorry, whoever you are. We'll learn from this mistake and do better next time. You're just hanging around. You're just like a sentry, just keeping watch. Very well, I understand. We're up to 93 beds now, so hopefully as the population grows, so yeah, minus 35 from the trauma of the recent Viking attack. Yeah, kind of bad. Kind of bad, I will confess. I've worked out why they're not chopping down the trees. Well, other than the fact that I've cancelled them, because I always thought, well, maybe I need to cancel them and reissue it again. We've got no storage room. We filled up all of our storage room. Problem that. But okay, we clearly need some more storage then. And honestly, this little area back here would be good for that, if we can get it chopped down. So, that being said, if I do that, I'm going to take away the woods that are around my manor. No, I don't think we can do that in good conscience. No, I don't think that's going to be a thing. However, what we can do is place down one over here. I was going to put a woodcutter, but since we're having so much trouble with just storing the wood, let's get a little resource drop-off zone right there. And hopefully that will enable us to get all of this done. We have got another charcoal burner now, so hopefully we'll start working through the wood stocks that we've got. That would be grand. The next step in our growth, we're up to 97 beds now, which is good. And we're doing okay with the food at this point as well. Yeah, we're going to get rid of these. So goodbye to you, goodbye to you. And we're going to start expanding out our cottages once again. There we go. Pop that one in there, and we should have lots of beds. We're up to 101 citizens now, and they are actually farming this area. Fantastic. I am very, very pleased with this. Very pleased indeed. Though we do need a tavern. A dragon! Slow. Hello, dragon. Have you come to say hello? Why are you shooting at the dragon? He's just doing a flyby. He's just inspecting the lands. You scallywags. What happened to being peaceful until provoked? The dragon's done nothing wrong. It's just roaring. That's what dragons do. You swines. We didn't even see if the dragon was mean. I mean, it's a red dragon, which if going by D&D rules means it's evil. If going by my rules means it's awesome. But, oh well. I'm not sure actually what they do. I'm assuming they would burninate the countryside, but that is an assumption, and it could just as easily be completely wrong. Let's build this out up to double walls there, and then 2 up there. We will have, I think, yeah, we'll go with the ballista facing out, and then we'll also have an archer tower right up there. Okay, well, that's good enough. We should be bringing in enough, we've got enough charcoal now, I'm hoping. And also, we are producing generally enough food. I mean, our food is going well now that we've got enough peasants to actually harvest enough of it. So I'm reasonably happy with that. One thing I would like, though, how big is a tavern? Like, does it have a specific, wait, what did I just select? Yeah, it was a tavern. It is a 2-size building. Doesn't seem to have an arrow effect. Consumes food, improves villager happiness. Well, you know what? I think we can do away with these 2 houses that are only giving us 8 total beds. I mean, yes, we're now 3 beds over, but, you know, that's a small price to pay for a tavern. Come on. Let's have it there. Yeah, you know what? Actually, you know, we'll have it pointing this way because that's where most of our houses are. So we'll have the nice little beer garden there pointing in that direction. They can come straight out of the church, straight into the bar. That's convenient for the priest as well as the parishioners. Fantastic. The next time I play this, if there is a next time, I mean, it depends on if people are enjoying watching this series, but I already have some ideas on how I would build a better kingdom. So that's the thing with these. Oh my god! As I was saying, that's the thing with these sorts of games. Every time you play it, you're going to get better at designing it. But my lord, they've had enough of our shenanigans. I think we're about to lose like half of our kingdom. And that's just who they're going to carry away. The ogre's going to destroy the other half. Oh my lord, this may be an enforced restart. Yeah, that is quite possibly the biggest Viking ring we've seen so far. Hopefully we can kill the torchbearers quickly. Now there's no way... Oh, really? A dragon as well? The game is throwing all of the things at us right now. My archer towers aren't engaging because the dragon isn't in a position... Because this is basically blocking them. But, okay. Oh, the dragon's not happy. All you've done is made it angry. I mean, actually, you're hitting it quite a lot. If that little, like, flashing effect implies taking damage, then it is... Yeah, it died. I didn't see as many of the arrows being flung, but it died pretty quickly. My goodness, this is a hell of an invasion fleet. You know how I was saying how we're going to be expanding out there? Oh, I pity you. I pity you pioneers who are going to be the first out there. Ooh, what broke? Something broke. What was it? What was the thing that just broke? Something did. I wish there was an easier way for me to find this out. But I don't... Oh, a road there. Okay, well, let's get that fixed then. Nice and easy, that one. Right, okay, so they're trying to get across the river, and they're not having the best of luck with that, which is great. Now, the higher the tower, the more inaccurate, but the longer the range. So, you know, having short towers does actually benefit you, because it means that your towers will be more accurate at taking out the enemies. But this is fantastic. They're having a really hard time getting across the moat, but they're almost there, and these archer towers aren't set up. The gatehouse has closed, so they're being forced to walk around, which is bringing them into firing range of this tower right here. But one at least has gotten through, and it's coming under attack from the towers inside the city. That's fine. Though that ogre is going to be quite the pain. I don't think they've managed to set any fires yet. The gatehouse opened for a second. Why are the gatehouses opening? Are you trying to lure the ogre in by giving it a target that it can actually reach? I approve if that is the case. But I don't think it was. You're doing a good job, though. But now all of my towers are focusing the ogre instead of taking out the Vikings, who are probably going to try and steal my people. Not a big fan of that one, I'll be honest. Not a super big fan of that. I could, if I really wanted to, enclose the keep. And there is a part of me that's wondering about that. I could just have a wall around here. But there's a part of me that's like, well, you know, it's kind of scenic to have this river just running through the middle of the castle. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but... Now, I've no idea if you can ever repair these things. But that would be kind of cool if you could. I've not noticed a way of doing that yet, though. Whether that's just a graphical effect and it goes away over time or what, I have no idea. I have no idea at all. Okay, this dragon has a purpose. It's going for it. No, it's dying. Why? Why do the dragons never manage to do anything? Church is recently too crowded. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm clearing out this little area. I'm thinking that we need another church. Now, this church is going to have a decent range. We'll probably be able to hit most buildings that we put out here. And this is going to be a little bit of an industrial district, I'm thinking. We'll have a well over here, I think. Somewhere... Yeah, in fact, we'll pop the well right on the corner. Now, this is obviously going to be open for the enemies to attack. And honestly, you kind of need that a little bit. Otherwise, it gets a little bit boring, frankly. We will leave that area open for us to build an iron mine should we wish it, and we probably will. Down here I'm thinking a cottage, maybe even two cottages around this area, or maybe just one and then a hovel, because that will give us room for a tavern. Yes, I'm liking this plan, and I'm sure the townspeople will like it also. So we want a tavern. We'll have the beer garden about there. There we go. An oceanside tavern. Oh, well, a dock tavern. Maybe this isn't going to be such a nice neighborhood after all. Sorry, guys. I've kind of doomed you. I hope you don't mind, though. I mean, there's a church. There's a church so that all of the sins can be absolved. I think that's how it works. Is that how it works? I don't know. Another fairly big raid on its way, and this time they may actually be able to do a fair bit of damage outside. No, they've all made landfall over there. I mean, we've got the bridge set up now, so I guess they are intending to try and get through on this side. Where's the ogre? The ogre started miles away. My lord. Oh well. All of these should be manned at this point, I'm hoping? Maybe not, actually. Looking at them, it doesn't look like they are manned. That's a bit of a problem. We definitely need more hands. We need more citizens to man our arrow towers, because these ones are currently making these ones much less effective because they're blocking the view. That is going to be a genuine problem for quite some time. We've got a bunch of them moving through. Probably going to set some fires, which is going to lure my peasants out to try and put out the fires. Yep, there we go. And then the other Vikings can steal them. Ah, the cunning sod. They're using strategy against us. My goodness. You just don't expect it. Nevertheless, the Vikings have... Oh, actually, they're not even going to get away, I don't think. They're taking quite a lot of damage, but the ogre is going to cause us a fair bit of trouble, I suspect. Let's let you wander through. You're just going to break stuff. This stuff outside, you're just going to demolish. There's not a lot I can do about it. That is one downside. You managed to destroy one whole building. You scallywag. Right now we're at a bit of a wood shortage though. In fact, I'm going to close down my charcoal burners so that we can move some more peasants around. Hopefully get them working over here, because right now we're actually doing quite badly. I wonder if I could shut down... Yeah, I'm going to shut down the orchards for the time being and see if I can just move some of my workforce around a little bit. Get this place working. Eventually, maybe, because at the moment, even though it says we've got 155 wood, we don't. Looking around, there's not 155 wood available. Okay, finally we have some positive movement, some forward movement in the colony. I have had to shut down so many buildings because I just didn't have enough people to run the jobs that I needed. What would be really good is if we could have a prioritize command so I don't have to do it this way, rather than having to go around manually closing all the buildings down, because I'm going to have to manually go and open them all back up again in time. If I could just say this job is a priority, and then the game just kind of works out, okay, we'll shuffle things around until that job has got filled, and then, you know, we'll share out the people after that. So, you know, obviously the priority jobs get filled first, and then however many workers are left will be shared out amongst the rest of the jobs. And now that we've actually got people who haven't got anything to do, they're chopping down all of these other trees that we've just got lying around. So finally things are moving forward, which is really, really good. Enjoys the beach. Oh my lord, I didn't realize that. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, well, I'll bear that in mind. That's awesome. The tavern should be going up soon, and so they'll also enjoy that. And we'll also have them enjoying the church. These guys should be super happy. Yeah, 82. Enjoys the beach, enjoys the nearby church, has neighbors, well access, charcoal, heating, road access, being taxed, base happiness. And once the tavern is built, they're going to be even happier. Oh, this has actually turned out to be, despite my earlier concerns, one of the nicer districts in the kingdom so far. We've also got a little new woodcutter just down there helping us out. Right, we've got idle people, so we're going to start opening things back up. We'll open that one first. And also this tavern. There we go. Now I've got a couple of farms that I shut down as well as the orchards, and they need to be opened up pretty quickly, I would say. Yeah, we're going to open these up, but I'm going to try and keep an eye on our population. We need to keep growing now before I open up new things. So with that being said, we're probably going to want... well, it's not actually an easy one there. I could have just 2 regular towns. Yeah, we'll have 2 hovels, just one there, one there. We are, of course, also going to want a tower there just for protection. We'll pop a little archer place up there. We will also build this out around the front of the church and up just to connect because it'll look nice. Down here, honestly, I'm not sure what we'll put down there. This one's barren, I think, so there's very little that can go there. What we could do, though, is we could have two houses if I really wanted to. And sure, let's do that. Let's have this be a little bit of a residential district outside the city walls. Yes, you've got lovely beachfront properties, but also Viking raids. You know, it's the good with the bad. You know, you can't have it all going your way. Let's get all of those chopped. And then we're going to put a large storage area. Now, the problem with this is I'm putting this very far away from the rest of the defenses. We're going to need a well. We can place a well here, for example. I think that makes sense. Yeah, we don't want this place to go up in smoke. Thank you. Let's get that well set up. And once this is chopped, we're going to have a very large storage area there. It seems that this just produces 16 per year regardless, which is interesting. Do they just not need that many trees to operate? Because this one was always producing 16, and then, despite the fact that I've shrunk it down quite a lot, it's interesting. But with that, I think we're going to be wrapping up this episode. We're going to pop down a very large storage area. And in the next, despite the fact that I thought I was going to be spending a lot of time expanding out here, a lot of this episode was spent just correcting the problems in the city. But, ooh, food is not so great. Except when they actually get a harvest, and then it's brilliant for a little while. But we are definitely going to have to look into that in the next episode. The expansion over here will begin apace. We've got a lot of fertile land to grow farms. There's a lot of room that we're going to be able to use to grow our population. And generally the support structures like the churches, the taverns, that kind of thing. We should actually be able to do a really good job over here because it can just be dedicated to our population with a little bit of a wall around the side. And I think that'll be a good little area. But that is it from me. So as ever, I hope you have enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. Do remember to like if you liked and sub if you haven't. But until next time, do take care.